Hello, everyone. Welcome to another podcast. Really appreciate you tuning in. The gentleman on my left and on your right, because I guess the videos is Dennis Cockerham, and below him is Jason Rabbas, who is the lead guitarist of the group Trailer Park Country. Now, Trailer Park Country was born out of a love for music, camaraderie, and the electric atmosphere sporting events from humble beginnings in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. This movement was forged by friends who shared an unwavering passion for music and fan culture, determined to create something truly special. Anchored in the spirit of trailer park life, this brand brings people together through high energy live performances, legendary tailgate parties, and a devoted community of sports and music enthusiasts. More than just a musical act, Trailer Park Country is an experience, a rallying point of those who live for the thrill of the game and the magic of melody. Now, at the heart of the movement is Dennis Cockerham. Hey, Dennis,
Hello.
lead singer, a pioneering artist whose blend of grassroots country and Americana creates a sound as raw and authentic as the communities inspire it. And down below is Jason Rabbas, who's the lead guitarist of the band Trailer Park Country. There you see, Jason. Um, now, obviously, Trailer Park Country, driven by um, Dennis's personal journey and deep musical roots. He has crafted songs that connect with audiences in a way that feels familiar yet fresh. With the breakout success of Tailgate Crazy, love that song. He introduced Trailer Park Country to NFL fans nationwide. It's amazing to know that from NFL fans nationwide, leading to the performances of some of the biggest tailgating events in the country. This milestone was not just a breakthrough moment. It was proof that Trailer Park Country is a force capable of resonating with fans far and wide. The future of Trailer Park shines bright. To let you guys know that the discography includes Tailgate Crazy, Dirt Rich Dirty Poor, Gravel Road, the Jimmy Phillips song, Smokey and the Bandit, Muddy Water, Last Call, Ghost in My Head, and Church Me Up, which is an interesting one. So, gentlemen, welcome to the Onstage Podcast. So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Good to be here.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Jason. So, what inspired you to blend trailer park roots with modern country music?
Well, you know what? Here's the deal. I brought the trailer park roots to it, and Jason brought the music. And you know, we used to say you could take any song, play it in the trailer park, it becomes country. You know what I mean? But the truth of the matter is that trailer park country isn't a place; it's an attitude. Right, Jason?
That's right, Dennis. This is where music and fans come together.
That's right. And that's our goal. That's what we do. We recently released our 4-track EP. It's being played on FM radio now all over, and it has the 4 songs on it of "Dirt Rich, Dirty Poor," "Church Me Up," "Gravel Road," and "Tailgate Crazy." So we just recently released that, and the videos. They're out on YouTube and Vivos and all that stuff. Gravel Road is really interesting. One of Jason's favorite. He lays down on a gravel road. Actually, does a snow angel.
It's a dirt devil, Dennis. It's a dirt devil.
It's a dirt devil.
Dirt Devil. That's funny.
It's a dirt devil.
So, how did you two meet? It seems that you have quite a chemistry together.
We do. I'm glad to say. Go ahead, Jay.
Dennis and I grew up together about a block apart. And when he came to live with somebody in Norfolk, Nebraska, that's where I'm from. He lived a block away, and he was another hooligan in the neighborhood like me, so we got along just fine.
we actually reconnected about 2 years ago, but you if you want to hear I really love telling the whole story, Jason. So Jason has been in bands most of his life, and he's a very talented musician. Hence, that's why he makes our music better. You know, I'm a 3-chord guy. I'm self-taught, half a thumb. I try to play the guitar, but Jason plays it. So I take something to him, and he makes it better. But the truth of the matter is that Jason was way ahead of the game before me. I went over to try out for Jason's band, and he turned me down, said I wasn't ready yet. That's a true story. That's kind of how we hooked back up. And then I started doing things. He was still playing in other bands, and I started doing things. And I asked him, "Hey, Jason, how about you listen to a few of these songs I got, man?" And I took them over to him, and they were all 3-chord songs. They don't sound nothing like what they sound like now. And Jason took them songs and made them better. And we've worked well like that ever since. And that's the chemistry that we have. You know, I mean, we just work well together, and everybody likes it.
And that's how Trailer Park Country came together.
That is how it came together. You ever seen have you ever seen the movie Joe Dirt?
Oh, is that the one with David Spade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, well, one of our songs is named after one of the things in there. When he pulls up to work, and he said Joe Dirte reporting for work. They said it's just dirt. Don't try to church it up. Straight Trailer Park.
That's funny. So I love the song "Tailgate Crazy," and that's the one you were discussing about the Dirt Devil. What's the story behind that?
Jason?
Well, that is actually the song about it's a love song. It's a trailer park love song.
Gravel Road, or are you talking about Gravel Road or Tailgate Crazy?
Tailgate Crazy.
Yeah. Gravel Road is, I'm sorry, I had a phone call there. Gravel Road is a love song, you know, the trailer park style love song. We like going out and having fun, and we like taking the girls with us. And it's kind of a story about what we do when we go out and what she has to endure, I guess.
Yeah. And Tailgate Crazy, for your references, that I think we got mixed up, but Tailgate Crazy comes from our childhood. You know, wherever we were, we drive up and down the same road all night long, waving, everybody be waving each other until you got enough people together. Then you'd head out to the gravel road, or you'd head out to the pasture or the barn, you'd drop a tailgate, and the party would start. And like Jason likes to say, $5 a cup. And we were going all night long. And that's where Tailgate Crazy started. And then we met something called what, Jason?
NFL tailgate.
The NFL.
That's a whole different level.
Whole different level. And what happened is there's the stories behind the song. If you don't mind me,
go ahead.
Just give it to you. The chronologically of the songs on our EP are Dirt Rich, Dirty Poor. Then it goes Church Me Up, Gravel Road, Tailgate Crazy. Tailgate Crazy was written first. I used to write for the Nashville Songwriters Association. And I was part of the association, let's put it that way. And Tailgate Crazy was one of the songs I had sent to them. And I had sent them to them 3 times, and they kept sending it back, telling me to take out or change the parts that we thought made the song. So Jason said, heck with it, man. Let's just put it out ourselves. So we did that. And next thing you know, instead of just putting it out on all the streaming places, we pitched it to the NFL tailgating communities, right? Tailgating Hall of Fame, which we headlined this summer at the Hall of Fame week for the NFL up in Canton, Ohio. We pitched it to all the tailgates, and they started playing it. It was pre-released outside the Cleveland Browns Stadium before one of their games at the end of the season at the tailgate. Next thing you know, all the other tailgates started picking it up. They started sending us video footage. Then Jason and I got together and held a tailgate right here in South Dakota in the middle of a blizzard. And we put together the video and put it out. We released it free on Facebook, And because of the buzz behind that, we got invited to the Superfan Summit tailgate for the 2024 draft in Detroit.
Amazing. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, it was awesome ride.
So you're telling me about those songs. What's your song process for Tailgate Crazy and Dirty Rich Poor? That's an interesting song itself.
Dirt Rich, Dirty Poor. Nah,
That's a
go ahead.
good story behind that.
Go ahead, Jason.
Uh, After getting our song back and them telling us, no, that's not what we like. We want you to do it a certain way. That was our song to them, telling them, we don't need you. We'll do it our own. We're all right.
We are who we are. We wasn't going to switch up. That was our rebuttal song to them kicking back our song saying Tailgate Crazy wasn't good enough. So we wrote Dirt Rich, Dirty Poor to say, here, we're done with that. We're going to put out our own music. We don't need nobody no more. We're just going to do us. We are who we are. We're not trying to change us. We're regular folk, just like you, just like everybody else, and we're going to tell our story.
And that is the inspiration behind your Dirty Rich, Dirty Poor track. So what does it represent in your life and music?
It's our anthem. It's our anthem. That 16 by 80 was the first trailer me and my wife lived in. You know what I mean? That was our first trailer. It was a 16 by 80 single wide. Brother, don't fade me. You know what I mean? So that's us. Everybody has a story out there in the world. Everybody has one. And sometimes they don't want to tell it. So we're telling it for them. Mm-hmm. We're regular folk. We're simple. And we're just like you. And it's okay to be us. It's okay to be you.
Wow. You guys are quite inspirational. Did you expect NFL fans to embrace your music the way they have?
No. At my age, I was thinking, well, I got a couple more years in me. I'll play a few more bars and then I'll pack it up. And all of a sudden, phone starts ringing. People want us to come. I'm writing and playing, and Dennis is singing along, and it's magical.
We played down at the Houston Texans tailgate for the Nuff Said Tailgaters. We played up in Minnesota at the Vikings tailgate, down in Nashville for the Titans tailgate. Hey, we've been all over, and it's not over with. This year, August 2nd, the Tailgating Hall of Fame Summer Bash. We are headlining that and bringing an opening act with us, and we're going to give back to them the same way that they gave to us. You know what I mean? That's what we believe in.
That's amazing. So if somebody comes up to you and talks to like, we love Trailer Park Country. So how would you describe the Trailer Park Country vibe in just 3 words?
3 words.
Yeah.
It's an attitude.
It's an attitude.
Yeah.
It's an attitude.
I love that.
That's perfect. It's an attitude.
Yeah. Did you expect yourselves to be here at this moment? Because who were your biggest musical influences growing up? Was it all country, or did you listen to pop and rock and stuff?
When I was really young, I listened to a lot of country because my folks listened to it. My grandparents listened to it. That's what they had on the radio. That's what they had on the stereo. They were spinning, the vinyl albums with Hank Jr. and Elvis and all kinds of different musicians, Oak Ridge Boys. And I was kind of a hellraiser, so I started listening to rock and roll, and up until 2 years ago when Dennis pulled and twisted my arm and told me, you gotta try this with me, I was rock and roll, and I'm country now.
Listen, it can be said that our music fits in more than one genre. Trailer Park Country created a genre all of its own. Matter of fact, just before this, I just forwarded an email to Jason that I got from Rock Rage Radio saying, hey, we want to inform you that we are adding your song, Church Me Up, to our Rock Road Radio Network airplay. So I
Yeah,
just got that email. Right?
you might hear a little rock and roll influence in our music. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe.
that
Wow,
comes from Jason. Yeah,
that's
that's a
awesome.
Jason thing. I like to tell people Trailer Park Country isn't a place, like he said, it's an attitude. We're not one genre of music, we're all of them. If you go to the trailer park and you listen, we could take that 3 chords into truth and play any song in the world to those same 3 chords because that's how we learned how to do it. You know, we learned 3 chords, we'll play every song you ever heard to those same 3 chords.
So, do you think that Shia or Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears could Popeyes? I don't know what you would call it. Could modernize or make your song "Trailer Park Crazy" their own with their own style of genre?
I would love to see them do it. In fact, I encourage them, I implore them, do what you will with that because
We're looking
it's all there.
we're looking for the remix.
There we go.
Yeah. So you're talking about Jason with your grandparents. How did your upbringing with them shape your artistry?
Well, let's see. My grandfather and my great grandfather were both very well trained, well skilled musicians. My father was a musician. My mother was a musician. It just ran in the family, and there was always music playing, and it was a natural evolution for me to drop right into it. My brothers are both musicians.
His,
Incredible.
one of his brothers is our bass player. His son is our drum player.
Oh wow,
D- Dion and Jay.
that's right. You
Dion,
mentioned it. Yeah.
yeah, Dion is the bass player. Jay is our drum player. You know what I mean? So he's got they have a heritage.
So
Creating a legacy.
what about you, Dennis? You have family as well who are in music?
I do. I was raised by my grandparents, um, but my father, who I was estranged to but looked up to, uh, he was a musician, 50s and 60s, rock and roll, country, um, and the best singer I've ever heard in my life. And Lion Sleeps Tonight, Blue Bayou, This Magic Moment. My dad can sing, and he played the guitar.
Hmm.
Uh, every guitar that I have in here, besides one, is from my dad, or two, is from my dad. The other is my grandfather's, and I have the guitar that my grandfather taught my dad on. Um, my dad gave me all his equipment, and but I wanted to be like my pops, even more so because he wasn't there. Um, he's really proud of us today, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's sweet. I love those stories. Do you know what your most memorable tailgate performance is so far?
I know Jason.
Houston, Texas. I played on top of a fire truck. It was outrageous. People everywhere, food, beverage, and us rocking it out on top of a fire truck. Never forget
Wow.
that one.
What was it? What was going through your mind and just doing the guitar and then having everyone watching? I bet you felt like top of the world.
I tell people this is my drug of choice. Playing live for people is my drug of choice, and that was an all-time high for me. There's no feeling in the world, nothing you can drink, nothing you can take that makes you feel like you do when you're on stage. Nothing.
Man, if you have never experienced an NFL tailgate, you're missing out.
Hmm.
A football game without the fans is like cornflake without the milk. You know what I mean? And these super fans, these tailgates, they prep everybody for the game. And what we come and do is prep them to prep them. We prime them up, and it's amazing. Freddie Chief Texan of the Nuff Said Tailgaters is like family to us now. Matter of fact, he's flying in to our show for Boomfest outside of Norfolk, Nebraska, at Skyview Lake, Jason's home territory, where we met, where we headlined, and they held over 29,000 people in attendance last year. Brady Chief Texan's flying in. He's going to jump on the stage for us as we perform Tailgate Crazy.
Wow.
This is the rapport that we have. This drum right here, this drum back here that says TrailerPark Country on it. This thing lights up, does all type of stuff. Hey, this thing was made by Mad Cata, a super fan for the Carolina Panthers. He sent that to us. You know what I mean? We are one with this crowd. You know, the super fans of the tailgates. Jason, what do you call them? The WWE of football fans.
That is it. The WWE meets NFL. That's what it is.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, they have embraced us so much. We're highly thankful to them, and we're gonna give back to them. We're actually handing out the Tailgate Crazy Tailgate Award at the Tailgating Hall of Fame. It's gonna look. See this little miniature tailgate right here?
Yeah.
Okay, this was the idea for it. Ours is going to say Tailgate Crazy on it with our emblem, and we're going to hand out that award along with handing it out. You know, it'll be for the year, and then Jason said they had to sign it and bring it back next year. But we're also, to the winner, we are going to produce and put out a song just for them, their tailgate, and their team.
Wow. That's amazing.
Listen, anybody who does things for, we're not forgetting where we came from. We are Trailer Park Country. We're dirt rich. Dirt rich is Jason. Dirty poor is me. Okay, right? We're not forgetting where we come from, and we're going to give back to those people who helped get us where we are today. And we do it with energy. If you ever watch WWE, then you'll know what a tailgate is like, because they're dressed up, right, Jason?
Oh, they are.
They're dressed
They've
up in all
got
types of gear.
costumes and hair. And it's crazy. And it's spectacular.
And when Trailer Park Country comes on the scene, we doing the same thing. I show up just like that, in gear, in costume, ready to get wild. We're there to entertain and give people a good time, get them ready to go. We're bringing the tailgate to you.
I love it. Wow, this this is so awesome. Okay, so how do you keep each performance fresh and exciting? Like, how do you keep going? Like, could you play on top of a fire truck every day for a whole year?
No, but every city, every fan base is something different. And they bring an energy all their own, especially the NFL fans. They have a passion for what they do, and they are on fire when they get there.
So
Wow.
here's the thing. And he was on a fire truck in Houston. In Minnesota, I was on top of a different fire truck. So Minnesota, for me, I got the view he got in Houston. And I'm up there, and that's my favorite one. You know what I mean? Because I was on top of the fire truck. We've been invited to be on top of ambulances, on top of buses. People want us to come and perform, and we love to do it. Allison and Harmony is another group that is from South Dakota that we're included in a lot of our concerts this year because we believe in them. It's a father-daughter duo, but they'll play before us, opening for us, and then we open for Struggle. And then next thing you know, we're in Norfolk, Nebraska, headlining Boomfest. Then we're going to my hometown, West Point, Nebraska, where I was born. And we're putting on a show there, and we're bringing Allison Harmony with us there. Then Jason, we're at Hall of Fame.
Canton, Ohio.
Then we're up at the Tailgating Hall of Fame Summer Bash. After that, we come back. We do something for the troops, right, Jay? August 9th.
August 9th, 285th.
Yeah, August. We are going to perform for the 185th LRS division. for their annual party. They asked us to come put on a show for them. We're going to do that. And then we recently have agreed to do something for the University of South Dakota in Vermilion for what they call ribs,
Rock,
rod,
ribs, and
rods, ribs, and rock and roll.
there you go.
They're holding a what is a viewing party for the USD game, and they're going to do a viewing party, and they're going to have a pregame tailgate, and we're going to perform at that.
Amazing. Wow. So how do you deal with the mental health with all this going on? Spend it with your wives, probably.
Hey, we love what we do. We love what we do. That's the good part. Jason and I, we clicked. We put together promos. We make what we do fun. I could. This sounds so weird, but I could say you complete me. But Jason completes my sentences. You know what I mean? Like when we're talking, we're up there. We don't have to know what the other person is going to say. We just do things. And Jason leads the band. You know what I mean? So Jason and I connect, and the band follows Jason, and that's really how it goes. We look forward to this. We look forward to where it's going to go. My original goal for me and Jason was just to hear our song on the radio once. Now it's being played on the FM radio all over the place. We get calls all the time. Just heard you on the radio. Just heard you on the radio. That's exciting. That's exciting. I mean, we're not talking about, and it's cool. I love community radio. I love college radio, and we were on those first, and I was highly excited. But now we're on the FM dial. You know what I mean? That's a big deal.
Yeah, wow. Hey, your head's getting too big. My screen, you're breaking, you're cracking it. Just kidding.
That's the
Not
difference.
bad, guys.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
the difference. That's the difference. It's a big deal. But it's a big deal because we stay rooted. We're there just to put on a show. Like it's so funny. I'll grab the mic one night. Jason is very technical. He is very precise. He creates this music and he leads the band. And he's very precise. And then I come in there and just mess all that up as soon as I grab the mic.
Like a wrecking ball. Yeah.
I mess it
Bull
all
in a
up.
China shop.
Yeah, hey, and then I'll tell the whole crowd that look, these guys are going to be great, but don't you expect that from me? You know what I mean? It's funny. We really bring this together because I'm okay being me. Like I like the trailer park mentality. I like the trailer park attitude, and it's where I come from. And blended well and crafted well by Jason. It works, man. We don't try to be something we're not. That's the cool part. It doesn't matter. I don't think that it will ever matter. We've already been struggling. I mean, look, I'm 53. Jason's 62, right, Jay? Nah, no. Hey, I'm 53 though. Whatever happens, happens. We didn't know we were going to get this far, and I didn't do it alone. Jason didn't do it alone, and as a band, we didn't do it alone. Just like it takes fans for there to be sports entertainment, it takes fans and people to like what we do, and we want you to like it, man. We wouldn't play it. We wouldn't play it for no other reason. We want you to like what we do. You know what I mean? And we're there for you. That's the most important thing I think that we could say. We're there for that crowd. We're there to inspire and get you to have a good time. Whatever's going on in your life, you talked about mental health, whatever's going on, our goal when we show up is to let you take a break for a second. Take a break from that and have a good time. Experience what the kids this day call a good vibe. You know what I mean? And you don't need nothing but the music to do it. But experience that for a minute. Take a break from your life. It'll be there when you come back.
That's true. Wow, I really appreciate that. That's like a good word of advice as well. It's like amazing, You want people to like your music,
Yeah.
you know? Unless
Yeah.
they say, "Okay, can you come out and throw a football for us? Can you do that and then play your song?"
Hey, we've done that already. We've
Oh my
done it. Yeah, we do little skits. Jason and I do little promos. We just did one the other day and put it out on our social media channels. but we do promos all the time, and it's fun. We like that part. We might have a basic idea what we're going to do, but we show up at a football field, or we'll show up. One time I'm hanging on a field goal, on the goal line field goal, and I got to have Jason help me down. You know what I mean? I'm stuck. But
Dennis is the crazy one. He does the crazy stuff. I stay kind of grounded, and because I'm older.
That's
Yeah, I can understand that. Okay, here's a question for you, and you can't say, Jason, you answer this one, and Jason, you can't go. Well, Dennis has a. So, if you could collaborate with any artist, alive or gone, who would it be?
Hmm. Dave Grohl.
Really? Wow, from the Foo Fighters is amazing.
Yep. Yep. He has. I think when he started Foo Fighters, he said, "I'm not going to write any more of these sad songs. These depressing songs. I'm going to keep it full of energy and happy." I like that, and he's
Hmm.
talented, hugely talented.
How about you, Dennis? You have someone else in mind?
Man, you know what? Like, I would work with anybody. I mean, that's my thing. Is like, there's nobody that is below me or above me. Like, I'm open. I love music, man. So I like 50s and 60s. I grew up on
Mhm.
it, so I love that. I love country. I love
Mhm.
rock. I'm 53, so my era of Vanilla Ice to Eminem on up was all there too. So I like remixes. We perform mashups. I love mixing it up, doing something different. That's when you asked about Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. I mean, look, I wouldn't mind being a genie in a bottle. So uh, I got. I don't have this. I'm not in a box. I mean, I don't have a box. Uh, we form our music from the heart. Like, Jason, how do you explain that? Like, I write lyrics and they're true. Like, their lyrics ring true to me, and I'm telling a story with my words. And then Jason has a way of saying how he puts his music to it. How do you do
Uh,
that, Jason?
well, Dennis will sing me a song or a melody or something he's put together, and I listen to it, and I hear all the little nuances that need to be there, that I need to accentuate. And Dennis tells the story with his lyrics, and I put the emotion in it with my music.
Mm.
Yeah, like he tells the story with his music. So so we bring we're telling two stories as one. You know what I mean? Like, one is with the words, the other is with the sound. He writes his story in the music, and I write my story in the lyrics, and our stories come together. So when it comes to collabing with anybody, the one thing that you'll never find I won't do, I won't, like Jason said, I will not leave Jason out. But I will take Jason, and I can go collab with anybody. We can go do anything. You want to try something new? Hey, look, we're Trailer Park Country's new. You know what I mean? So it started off like that. I would collab with anybody. I would love to put some doo wop in there as a remix. Like, I love doo wop. So I'm open to anybody, man.
Do you think David Bowie would be collaborating with you and then say, "I love your stuff. This is great"?
I like David Bowie, man.
And David Bowie, yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
I like
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
You know,
So, yeah.
we're gonna find out. Like, this is our first venture. I mean, we're only 2 years old. We're youngsters. We're 2 years old. This song, we've only been doing this, and we've got enough songs actually for an album. And we're gonna go through the summer, and then we're gonna get back together, and we're gonna do that. But the key of it is that man, you know, this is just kind of our thing. This is just kind of our thing, and we're really having fun. You know, what I mean, and we want everybody else to have fun.
Okay, so it's 2 years old. So since you and Jason have been touring, what lessons have you learned from each other on your road to with like on the road, the actual road with him?
Sleep when you can.
I 17. I do not like letting anybody. I do not like driving 17 hours in a van.
Mm.
I learned that. Hey, we
Hmm.
on our way to Houston. We actually drove to Houston from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Wow.
Um, but the lessons that I learned on the road were we can do it. We can do it together. We can do it. We can do anything, and that means that if we can do anything together at this age, anybody can do anything, and that's really the biggest thing that I like to tell people. This is 2 years old, and it's kind of blowing up, man. I mean, blowing up for us, right? I mean, I don't know, you know, bigger than what we thought we do. And we're on the radio. We're opening up for Struggle Jennings, who we one of our songs, "Smoking the Bandit," was written while we were listening to Struggle Jennings. The events behind it was going on. But if we can do this, whatever your dream is, you can do it too. You can do it. You don't have to see the obstacles. You just have to see the goal. Go for it. Give up your dream, you die.
Are your wives okay with you being away for quite a while?
We like to take them along as frequently as possible, but
Okay.
sometimes they're tired of us. I'm telling you.
Wow, you guys are wonderful. So now, how do you stay connected with fans beyond the stage? Like, you ever been recognized in public? I saw your shows, man. You're great.
Uh, Anybody that comes up to me and talks to me, I'm gonna talk to them. Doesn't matter who you are, where you've been, whatever you want to talk about it. I'll talk to you. I love people.
Hey, my phone number is on our Facebook page, and
Mm.
I just got a text yesterday from somebody. I used to be a technician at a treatment center,
Mm.
probably 4 years ago, and they got our number off of our Facebook page and texted me yesterday. Said, "Hey, this is such and such from the treatment center, man. Hey, I just want to say, man, I just heard your song, Tailgate Crazy, on the radio. If you have a minute or some spare time, could you please call me?" Hey, I called him. I called him. Said, "How you doing, bud?" You know what I mean? I called him once again to share the example, just like Jason does. It's possible. It's possible. I don't care where you come from. It's not about where you've been. It's about where you're going. And if you want to go somewhere tomorrow, you got to start walking that way today.
Yeah. So your phone number is on your Facebook page. So,
I might be taking it off shortly. I don't know. You know.
well,
You had
what
to put it out
role
there, didn't you?
before like you have you have like your phone number on your Facebook page. So bes- what role has social media played in growing the Trailer Park Country brand besides your phone number?
That is how we have become bigger than ourselves, really. Yeah. If we didn't have that, nobody'd see how goofy we are, for one thing.
Yeah.
And, we wouldn't reach as many people as we do. And this wouldn't be possible without social media. This interaction we're having right now. Um,
So
Social media is necessary evil.
we just opened up our own website, www.trailerparkcountry.net. We just opened our website. Before that, all we used was social media. We filmed Trailer Park Country, filmed Tailgate Crazy music video and released it first on Facebook, free of charge. We wasn't trying. this is the proof about our heads not getting big. We wasn't trying to make money off it. We wasn't trying to do anything. We were trying to give it back to the people who helped us get recognized. It had over 4,000 views and so many shared, all these likes within less than 24 hours. It was crazy. Social media was our platform. It was our only platform. It's all that. It was free. All right. I don't know about you, but when AOL came out, I ran free AOL through 2 modems just to try to get some type of high speed. All right. That's how we do things in the trailer park. I had to run my electricity cord from my trailer over to Jason's double wide.
Wow.
But social media was free. It's free to do, and the people can get on there and watch it for free. And why not give it to them for free? We're not in this for the money. You know what I mean? That if it comes, that comes. We're in this for the pure joy. Tell our story, tell your story, and let's all do it with compassion and fun.
So you're actually, both of you are living in a trailer park, or just you, Dennis?
Oh, I just put that part in there.
Okay.
Jason.
Dennis and I, yeah, we came from the trailer park, but we're
That's
moving
right.
on up.
That's
We
right.
George and Wheezy.
Like George and Wheezy.
Yeah, I know. Moving on up to big apartment to the sky. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big All in the Family and Jeffersons fan right here. This is
Yeah.
amazing. So do you remember 2 years ago your first time you ever stepped on stage? What was the feeling, and what's the feeling now that when you do it?
With Jason and I, listen, we were just talking about this the other day. Jason and I went up to what is called in our area, it's like a resort area called Okoboji, Iowa. And Jason and I went up there as just him and I, introducing Trailer Park Country, and we sang originals and karaoke and did karaoke for the bar. That was like, it seems like so far, so long ago, but it's like 2 years ago, man. We go down to an open mic book center where they're full circle, where they're having a book mic, open mic, and we played 3 of our songs. You know what I mean? Just Jason and I, and people liked them, and but we were doing that. That's what we we're doing. So it just we our song hit somewhere, and people recognized it. We came in a way that most people don't try to come in. I guess we didn't do what everybody else did. We don't try to get 3 million Spotify streams.
Mm-hmm.
We don't try to do all that and compete with what the market that everybody else is doing. We went directly to the fans, the people. Tailgate Crazy. You guys tailgate. What do you think of this? I mean, if it's junk, then tell us, right? But what do you think? Oh man, we would like that. Hey man, we like it. We're playing that. And then they'd send us videos from Dallas, from Houston, from all over the place of them playing the song. And it felt good, man. We did something that nobody else was doing, and we got through.
Wow, it's so exciting for you. So, which NFL team anthem are you most excited to release? Or do you have
Jason,
Enough
one?
said. Enough
enough
said.
said, enough said. I knew it. Yeah. So
Mhm.
we have so the guy who's going to win the award, Freddie Chief Texan from Enough Said Tailgaters. He has flown in from Houston to be at a lot of our other events. He paid for us to come down. He put us up in a nice spot. We really, he is family to us. He will be winning the Tailgate Crazy Tailgate Award, and we are going to produce a song for him called "Nuff Said" about his tailgate and about the Houston Texans. And that song, it jams. But
Wow.
yeah, and we're gonna do it. And you know what? That's a really cool thing, is that we do write songs. Like we write songs. We can write songs about anything. I can put lyrics together about anything.
2 things
Jason,
Dennis does really well. He writes really good lyrics, and he never goes in the way everybody else does.
yeah, and Jason, he says, what he does is that he gets that vibe off the lyrics, and he creates that through the music, and the two just they mesh so well. It's really cool, man. It's phenomenal. I couldn't do this without Jason. I could play my guitar best I could, and Jason has said the same thing. We have since we have come together. This thing has grown way beyond our dreams, and we stay humble in doing it because look, it's just us. We don't have a big force behind us. It's us making our t-shirts. It's us landing our shows. It's
Mhm.
us showing up. It's Jason doing the sound. It's Jason putting up the speakers. You know, like this is us. We're trailer parking it, so it's cool, man.
Wow, I love that. So when people hear your songs, what do you hope fans feel when they hear Trailer Park Country track?
I'm just hoping that it speaks to them in some way that gives them energy, hope, um, joy, because it gives me joy to play for them. And I just want that to convey through my music so that they get that joy as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
Just let them
Amazing.
take a break. Take a break from whatever's going on and feel. You know, you know what? You know, all of us, Jason and I, you, the whole world, we all got stuff going on. You know, we got goods, we got bads, and we got work. You know, we got things all week long, and you know, what do they say? The struggle is real. It doesn't happen all the time, and stuff doesn't always go right. But you just gotta you know how many no's there are before you get the yes. You know, what I mean, there's a lot, but whatever's going on in your life, when you play one of our songs, I want you to forget it. When you hear Trailer Park Country, first of all, you hear Trailer Park Country and that catches you. You're like, what the heck is that? Trailer Park Country. Never heard what? And then you listen to it for a second, and that for that moment, you're not thinking about paying the bills, that you know, having to get this extra hours in at work. You're not thinking about. You're there for a minute, and it gives you a break. It
Vacation in
gives,
the trailer park with us.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. We bring them with us. You know, they come in that 16 by 80 with us.
Wait, 60 might really? That Oh wow, you can fit that trailer in my house. Yeah, let me see. Oh, you're
I'll
gonna be
take the offer. I'll be right
you let me
over.
already get out of the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
um yes. So okay, I'm gonna ask you this question. You probably have an answer because you always like to finish each other's sentences. So looking ahead, what's the dream venue you'd love to play?
Um, Dennis, can I answer, Dennis? Can
Yeah.
me?
Oh, I want to
Yeah.
answer
Go
Um,
ahead, brother.
Sydney
I want to
Harbor.
be I want to be in the parking lot at the Super Bowl, playing for all of those hundred and whatever thousand fans
Hmm.
right before kickoff. That's where I want to be.
I'm down. I'm down. You see,
Wow.
see this jersey behind me.
Mm-hmm.
All the NFL teams. That's every team in the NFL. They're a fan of their teams, and they're diehards. We're a fan of theirs. Every fan out there, if you're a fan of anything, we're a fan of yours, man. Because fans are diehards, man. You know, they put it all on the line. They do so much. They do as much as the teams do for the game. They do that much out there in the parking lot, man. And to perform at the tailgate at the Super Bowl, hey, I'd rather perform at the tailgate for the Super Bowl than the halftime show.
That's awesome, man. I
Same.
love it. I love it. Okay. So you really can finish each other's sentences. Let's test you. Here we go. Finish this sentence. Trailer Park Country is for anyone who.
Loves any kind of music because we play it all and we fit any genre. And I can play any three chords and sing any lyrics to it. They may not go together, but I'll make it sound good.
They do go together. Hey, and make them go together. They'll sound good. The trailer park. created the mashup before anybody had a word for it. Before anybody had a word called mashup, the Trailer Park created it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was created, I swear to God, it was created in the Trailer Park after dark. You know what I mean? Because we only knew 3 chords and we play every song to them.
And the batteries were always dead in the radio, so we had to play them
Always
ourselves.
dead in the radio, weren't they? Hey, the batteries are always dead.
That's hilarious. But it all works out in the end, and you have this great show. Thank you, gentlemen, Jason and Des. I really appreciate the opportunity to interview you. But I did think of another question. I didn't even have a final question, but I do want to ask this one. What advice would you give to up and coming trailer park, country, whatever type musicians out there? What advice would you give them?
Be real to yourself, and you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? You don't have to do what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Give up your dream, you die. If we can do it, you can do it.
Excellent. I love that word of advice. Thank you, Jason Rabbas and Dennis Cockerham from the Trailer Park Country Vibe Music Theme. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Trailer Park Country. How about that? That's it. That's the name
That's
of the
it.
band.
That's it.
Great
Trailer
vibe, great
Park
music.
Country.
I love it. Thank you, gentlemen. Wait right there. We're going to end the stream, everyone. Everything will be loaded down below, and all the wonderful music like Tailgate Crazy and Dirt Rich Poor and everything else. Yeah, I like that. See you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Have a good night.